Leo trudged home from school, his feet dragged. He was bored. Even the thought of the playground didn't excite him today. He passed the swings, the slide and the sandbox. Everything looked so dull. Leo sighed. As he walked, he kicked at a small pebble. It skipped along the sidewalk. Leo watched it go. Suddenly something shiny caught his eye. It was nestled near the base of the old oak tree at the edge of the playground. Leo bent down to see what it was. There, lying in the grass, was a key. But it wasn't an ordinary key. This key shimmered and glowed. It was a beautiful golden color. Leo reached out and carefully picked it up. As soon as his fingers touched it, he felt a jolt of excitement. Maybe this wasn't going to be such an ordinary day after all. Leo turned the key over in his hand. It felt warm to the touch. He looked back at the playground. Everything still looked the same. The swings hung still. The slide was empty.
Where could this magical key lead?
Leo slipped the key into his pocket. He decided to take one more look around. He walked towards the back of the playground, towards the old oak tree where he had found the key. As he got closer, he noticed something strange. A part of the oak tree seemed to be shimmering. Leo rubbed his eyes. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. The trunk of the oak tree was transforming. It was becoming smooth and golden. Soon a circular door had formed in the tree trunk. It had an ornate keyhole right in the center. Leo knew instantly that this was where the magical key belonged. Leo's heart pounded with anticipation. He took a deep breath and pulled the key from his pocket. He slid it into the keyhole. The key fit perfectly. He turned the key and heard a satisfying click. The golden door swung open, revealing a blinding light. Leo shielded his eyes. As his vision cleared, he gasped in amazement.
Wow.
Before him lay the most incredible playground he had ever seen. There were rides that soared into the clouds and slides that twisted and turned like rainbows. Best of all, there were animals everywhere, and they were talking. A squirrel wearing a tiny hat greeted him. A rabbit pushing a wheelbarrow full of flowers winked at him. Leo couldn't believe his luck. He raced into the magical playground, eager to explore every corner of this enchanted place. Leo spent hours playing in the magical playground. He rode on the back of a giant, friendly bumblebee and slid down a rainbow that splashed into a pool of sparkling jelly. He made friends with a playful puppy with butterfly wings and a wise old owl wearing spectacles. Suddenly the sky grew dark. The animals cried out in alarm. A large, shadowy cloud was approaching the playground. It crackled with purple lightning.
It's the mischief cloud!
Shouted the squirrel, his tiny hat askew.
It brings bad luck wherever it goes.
The owl flew down to Leo.
We need your help!
He hooted.
We must gather the magical items to ward off the mischief cloud!
The owl explained that they needed 3 things: a feather from the bumblebee, a petal from the rainbow slide, and a laugh from the happiest heart in the playground. Leo knew he had to act fast. He raced over to the bumblebee and carefully plucked one of its shimmering feathers. The bumblebee buzzed with gratitude. Next, he slid down the rainbow slide, grabbing a shimmering petal as he went. Finally, he reached the puppy with butterfly wings. The puppy was known for its contagious laughter. Leo tickled the puppy's tummy. The puppy erupted in a fit of giggles. Leo caught the laughter in his hands like scooping water. He held the feather, the petal, and the laughter high above his head. They glowed with a powerful light.
Take that, mischief cloud!
Leo aimed the light at the mischief cloud. The cloud trembled and shook. The purple lightning fizzled and died. With a final groan, the mischief cloud disappeared, leaving behind a clear blue sky. The playground erupted in cheers. The animals gathered around Leo, showering him with thanks.
You saved our playground!
Cried the squirrel, adjusting his tiny hat. The owl hooted with approval. The puppy with butterfly wings licked Leo's face. Leo beamed. He had never felt so brave and happy. As the sun began to set, it was time for Leo to return home. The wise old owl led him back to the golden door.
For your bravery, we have a gift for you.
A beautiful swing set crafted from shimmering branches and flowers appeared beside the oak tree.
This swing set is magical,
Explained the owl.
Whenever you wish to return to our playground, simply swing on these swings, and they will bring you back to us.
Leo thanked the owl and promised to visit again soon. He stepped back through the golden door. It closed behind him, vanishing without a trace. Leo stood before the oak tree, the magical swing set beside it. He couldn't wait to tell his friends about his adventure. He knew they wouldn't believe him, but that didn't matter. Leo had the magical swing set, and he knew the way back to the most wonderful playground in the world.